Hello. So in previous video we have seen print with some options. Uh, in this video we will try to see some of the input options. How we can take input from the screen. It's one of the important thing when we are trying to debug the application. Okay. So let me create a new file. Input file extension should be .py. Okay. Now I'm trying to clear this. So how to take the input from the screen? From this screen. And actually in Python, it supported two major options, two major ways. Uh, Let me see what. So we have Python input methods. Yeah, input methods are two. The first one is input. Second one is raw input. Okay. In this video, we'll try to concentrate on the input only because raw input used to be there in Python 2x versions, and in Python 3 and all, raw input is not there. So only one the input is there. Okay, so concentrate on this one input now. So how to actually take the input from the user? Okay, say for example I'm trying to say, okay, input something. Okay, input something. What is that? Let's say exhibit it. Input Python input. I'm just entering 4. Pick something. I'm just entering some ABC. I did not ask anything. It is just prompting. So you just remember the input calls are blocking calls. That means it will wait until the user enters the input. Okay, the entering input means type something, what are the value that you should be, and let's say I'm giving apple. You have to hit the enter. That means you have to pass the slash n character to it. Okay. Now, so see the basic things. Enter something. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm trying to. So whatever that you are saying within the brace, within the course, that will be prompted here. It's something like a prompting string, input and prompting. So I'm printing. I'm giving input as a ABC. Okay, who is capturing it? Capture it. Okay, now let's say name is equal to input of something and print the name. Okay, so whatever actually user gives, let's say apple, I'm going to print the apple. So this is now what actually happened here. You are prompting something for the user, and that prompting string you are passing through as argument to the input, and you're collecting the input. Okay, now actually what is whatever that the user enters, that you are collecting to the name, and you are printing back it. Okay, now let's say I am to say number. Okay, I am trying to print the number, and I am trying to track the input with enter number. I need number, not just something. Okay, and print num. So what actually it is doing? So first entering something. Let's say I'm entering apple, and this time I have to enter the number. I have to enter. I'm just trying to enter the file, the printed file. Now, what is actually the difference? Let's say that what is name type and what is the num type. So here I am trying to print. Okay, print, or I can make use of the same print of type. Type is of type of what type of what are type of string, and also I will try to make use of the same thing here. Let's say type equal to type of num. Okay. So now what's the difference actually? Whatever we are entering is has been taken. I'm entering apple. The apple string it is there. Its type is class is a string. It's a string type actually. Now I'm entering the number. It prompted for number. I'm entering the number 5, and this class also of types string. So whatever actually input is returning is of class type string, but we need a integer. So for getting the integer, we need to whatever the content that is written by input, we'll try to typecast back to the integer. Okay, so for example, now let's say I'm trying to take num1 as I have to type cast it to the int of num1. Okay, so now print num1, and this type is type of num1. Okay, now what actually I'm saying is, what I'm trying to do is, we are what are the input that is taken when the user that has been assigned to num, and then we are converting it to the integer, and then printing it. So let's say something I'm giving example again, say class string. Now I am entering the number 3. So first whatever it return, whatever the user given is taken as a string format, and then we are typecasting into the integer. Okay, so just we'll try to combine the numbers. We'll try to combine the content. I will try to comment something here. So for now, I will try to comment here. Okay. Now let's say one is equal to typecasting to int and input of enter number 1. Enter number 1. Okay. And num2 is equal to typecasting the input value to, let's say, enter number 2. Okay, and then let's say sum is equal to num1 plus num2. Okay, and print sum. Print. So this is what actually happened. Now let's even comment out this one as well. Okay, now, so enter number 1. Let's say I'm entering the number value 4. Enter number 2. Entering 6. This sum is equal to 10. Now what actually we have done? We have collected the input from the user, and we are typecasting to integer, and then we are doing sum and printing back. So now we'll do one thing. So for example, I want to enter the integers, right? Instead of integers, I entered apple at this point of time. I didn't actually enter the number. So what will happen? It's an error. But the typecasting become wrong. So it can't typecast apple string into the number 1. So in this case, how we can do it? So let's say I'll take one more example. I'm just for ease sake, I am copy pasting things. 1, 2, 3, I'm commenting multi-line comments. Now what actually I'm doing is trying. We will try to catch the exception. Again, try that. Okay, what type of exception it is? Value error. Okay, value error as error. Okay, and then you can pass it or you can print it or something. Okay, what I'm going to do is value error as a print. Okay, I have to put the colon here. Print. What is the error? So this one also I can make it here and so on. Now let's say, and instead of printing error, I can also do like a print. Let's say print. I can do pass, or in this case, what I can do is for better seeing, print have entered error. Enter numbers only. Okay. Now let's say I'm trying to enter the input. I'm trying to enter apple here. What actually it is, the program got terminated. It did not ask for number 2. The program got terminated and it says that enter numbers only. Let's enter the number 1 as a 7 and number 2 as a apple. Again, did not proceed for the line number 27, where actually 26 and 27, where that conversions, that summation and print will happen. Because the exception, it hasn't thrown. Okay, it immediately goes to the point. So because here the exception happened, it immediately goes to the except value error. So line number 28. So the further statements in the try block won't execute. Okay, now I'm trying to enter 6 and value of is let's say 9. Okay, this time both are the valid things. So the exceptions did not occur and summation happened, the print of value happened. Print of 6 plus 9 is 15 has been done. So this is how actually we can take the input from the what's called from the user, from the it's called a standard input in, and you can make it of it. This is something. So like this here we have converted into int. Like this we can also convert into float, and also we can convert into string also. Typecasting can be done to strings also. Here we have touched the typecasting only for int typecasting, and also a little bit on the exceptions. So we will try to summarize that what we have done in this video. Okay, we are trying to look at the input methods from the Python. What is available? Input and raw input, two options are there, and raw input is available in the two directories and mostly used there. Here in Python 3 onwards, so we'll try to use the input method only, not the raw input. Okay, and we're trying to collect the input from the. We'll try to make this a single instrument. Let's say collecting the input in a string format from the user, from the console. From console, one thing. Format from console. The nesting. Okay. What actually we have done here is we are trying to type of the identifying the type using type to identify the data type, to identify the data. Here in this case num k or num1, either it is a string or type, like type string or integer, string or integer, or I can say even string or number. Okay, to identify the data type. You can say data type. Okay, so what else we have done in this one? Okay, and we are trying to typecasting. Okay, typecasting the string to integer, or you can say number. Okay, what else we have done is using exceptions. You catching exception, okay, in typecasting from string to int. Okay, this is what actually we have done. So in this video, we'll stop from till this point, and next video will contain. Here we can even go for a little more. Even we have eval. Okay, like a to-dos. I can say that to-dos. Maybe you can also try. Okay, like a eval. Okay, eval, and something more you can learn about it. But for this video, we will stop here. We'll revisit eval once again. Okay, that is also one of the way of evaluating the expression from string to from string. That's one of the dangerous command, which generally won't recommend to use in production codes. Okay, unless it has a valid reason. Okay, we'll stop here in this video.